Are we all here yet? How is everyone? Good morning. I'm going to be nice and chilled today, not so overexcited. So we can have a nice chilled morning, or evening for me, morning for you. Hello, Jasper. Jasper, were you able to, are we able to connect Instagram and, are we able to connect Instagram? Are you able to do that? If not, can you please go to the group chat and ask someone to do it for you or get some help? That would be great. And let me know. I'll just wait for people to pop on. It's an early morning. It's one of those mornings for you all. Okay, Jasper, that's no problem, but would you mind just going onto the group WhatsApp and atting Rachel and telling everyone that the Instagram isn't working? I'd really appreciate that. I have tried, but I think everyone's maybe busy getting on the way to work. So if you wouldn't mind doing that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I'm here. So this show today is just about, so whilst I've been in Japan, obviously I've been doing shows, but mainly, oh, thank you, Rach. Appreciate it. Thank you. I know it's early. I'm giving demands for poor Rachel early in the morning. It's 5 p.m. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go now. So what I have learned, so so whilst I've been here, I've been doing the shows, but also I've been doing a lot of appointments for people virtually. And sort of the main sort of feedback I'm getting is that people would like Hermès, but around the kind of £12,000 mark. And less. So I've gone throughout the showroom and I've selected some really nice pieces, some great neutrals, some absolute classics too, and I will show you them today. But first off, what I am going to do is this one I'm showing, it's not actually around the £12,000 mark. It is more, but it is new, and I showed it yesterday, but I think it definitely needs another showing today because it is a really great piece if you want an almost like new bag for 100% not like new price. And let's just show you this. It came in yesterday and I've put it on the system. It is all ready to go, and that is this Birkin 30 with gold hardware in Clemence in the size in Argyle, which is a beautiful beige with a pink hue. Can see it against Nata. It's a bit more of a pinky colour, but it is a really great neutral if that is the kind of vibe you are going for. The SKU on this is 90283461 Jasper. It has just come in and there is absolutely nothing I can say in terms of the condition or wear. It is a great price point. When you open it, it feels like it's new. So it's quite stiff, which means that it's sort of barely been used. It's got, as well, it has got its seals on. And listen, as you open it, you can hear it. It sounds new. it's like that kind of stiffness sound. And it is $14,995 or 20,193 US dollars. Just to go into the more details about it, it has got its key and its dust bag and key and clochettes. It doesn't have a box, but there is a spare one here that I would provide with it so that you would have a full set. You should have a full set, Birkin 30, in this beautiful beigey argyle colour in Clemence for $14,995. Not just that, you would get, it would be a full set. So it is honestly, opening up something like this, it will feel like a new piece. There is no wear to it at all. The body of it is amazing. The seals are all completely on. There is one small wear, because we just have to be completely transparent, just on the bottom. Just here. That is the only. And here is the only place you would see any form of wear on this. And I am going to just going to create a discount code for your lovely selves, and we can do free shipping today. Free shipping on me. So the code is Lisa Free. Jasper, you wouldn't mind just popping that in? It's Lisa Free, so it's free shipping today. It's probably not the best discount code to create, Lisa Free, because I know I don't actually come for free. But thought we'd do a little freebie today. Not this. Imagine if someone joined into the show at that point, and just as I went, oh, this is a nice little freebie. No free Birkins today at LP. Just some nice, exciting newness, which is lovely to share when it's in such great condition, and we can do a beautiful full set for you. But not at brand new full set prices. It is an absolute stunner. Really easy, really, you could style this with absolutely any colour. And it is sort of a beige with a pinky undertone, and with the gold hardware. And I will, of course, pull in a box for you. We will get you a box, not a problem. And we have also, so yeah, as I was saying, been doing a lot of appointments, and I've had people wanting some great pieces, wanting some Hermès around the £12,000 mark, and so I've collated them all here, and I will just slowly go through them, or quickly, or whatever you fancy, or if there's any requests, let me know, or anything in particular that you're wanting, or price points, or shows, feedback in Japan. What would you like to see more of? That would be really helpful. Yeah, there's the code is there. We've got free shipping today. And let's go in on probably what is, in terms of what we have here in Japan, is probably the best price, the best colour in terms of neutral beige colours, if that is something that you're really looking for. but also in fantastic condition and in the size that is always, that just has everything you need. Birkin 30 really does seem to be the one that people are first drawn to. And this is Birkin 30 in Togo in trench. No, it's not trench, apologies. It's parchment, which is just such a hard colour to describe, but I would just say it is just the perfect beigey, creamy kind of colour, but it's a lot warmer than I'd say sort of Nata or Cray is. This is in really excellent condition. The SKU is 90272805. 90272805. It's 9:20 in the morning in the UK right now. What is everyone doing? In work, getting ready for work. Do tell me, you secretly, yesterday during my show, it's probably the funniest experience. I had a gorgeous lady who I've been talking to about Chanel for a while now. She was doing her client's hair extensions whilst watching the show. The things we will do to watch LP. But I thought that was a pretty good one. What about you guys? What's been the good one for you? Any sort of naughty work watching, plane watching? I've had been on a plane watching it. I've had that one before. I think Sabrina was also telling me this one story where some woman said she was in labour and she was watching it to get distraction. Oh, thanks, Lucy. It is lovely. Oh, it's lovely to be here. I'm glad I can distract you during work. Give you something else to think about. Multitasking at its absolute best. So here we go again. No, that's the wrong one, Jasper. My lovely. Let me give you the correct SKU. It's 90272805. 90272805. If you don't know the SKUs, Jasper, just comment and I'll be able to answer them for you because I don't have access to my phone. So here we go. Really, again, really great price point. If a neutral has been on your list and you really haven't been pulling the trigger yet, this one is a great option. When you put parchment against the colours as well, look, you'll see just how special a colour it is, and you don't see it a lot. It's definitely in the same family as Nata, Cray, that kind of sort of beigey colours, but slightly darker, but it's sort of not as pricey, but it still gives you the exact same kind of look. See, the Natas and the Betons, they're about £2,000-3,000 more. You have a little comparison with the Argyle as well, and the Cray. It is a really, really fantastic neutral. And that's the Cray. So it's just a bit creamier, a bit warmer. Really isn't one to hold down, and it is in insanely good condition. We've got the seal still on, we've got the beautiful graining from the Togo, and this has got its bag, it's got its dust bags, it's got its padlock, it's got everything you can need. Again, this is one that if you decided to go ahead, I would give you a box for this. And even for a neutral lighter colour, you can see this has got minimal wear. there's nothing on this. Even on the inside. Another excellent condition piece. What kind of would you be, sort of the beigey pinky hue or more of the parchment? What kind of colour is really sort of singing to you? Both in exquisite condition, and I can give you a box. So it will feel like you've got it straight from the store. Let's go and pick some other bits. Is there anything there that is calling out for anyone there? Got some really beautiful colours. So when we go to sort of the £12,000 price mark, we can really work with so many colours that are really exciting. And then we can also go bigger. I did select some Kelly 25s, Birkin 30s. There's box brick, which is at around this price point too. I think again, let's head for this one. Great price again, and this condition is just so exciting to show. This is 90283595. 90283595. It's a Constance black in box. Again, this is a really great price point, but the reason why I'm showing it again is because it is new, landed within this week, but it is the condition. I know some of you are averse. I speak to you all day, every day about either Chanel, Hermès, or Cartier or VCA, but I know so many people have this aversion to box, and one of your biggest aversions is that it's already scratched and you're not too sure if you're going to like it. But with something like this is something that a bag like this, you wouldn't need to worry. There is some scratching on the hardware, which is part and parcel of these vintage items. However, it's really not as scratched as other ones I've seen. It's still lovely and shiny, and as is the bag. You know I am hot on the condition. So if I'm saying it's got good condition, then I genuinely mean it. And it's got its dust bag. Has any of you got a Constance? Do you use it much? To me, I mean, even I wouldn't, but if you took the hardware off, you know, it would look new. So, ever worried about the state of box, this one would be 100% for you. Amy, no, I would message you if I have it. I don't have it. There is no beige at the moment. It's only black. I'm sorry. I also showed a brown one yesterday. Did you see that one? It's like a caramelly colour. It is really beautiful and in excellent condition. So that's a great option. if you wanted to see that again. So many, right, okay. I'm gonna show this one. This is 90279729, Jasper, 90279729. So as I was saying, the sort of the core idea of the pieces that I've selected from this show today is sort of customers asking me for products for around £12,000 and less from Hermès, and so I've selected them all from the showroom, and one of them was a lot of requests at the moment for a Kelly 28 for around this price point. Just checking, because I don't know if this was repriced. I think we repriced it. It hasn't been repriced, give me a sec. Let's check it out. This one, it hasn't been updated. Give me one moment. I'm here. Hope you haven't left. I'm here. I'm sorting that out now, Jasper. But in the meantime, I will go on to something else. Another pieces that we have here. I have got some really cool new Chanel styles that have arrived. I did put them on the collection earlier today and pop them on the community, just so you can have a little view whilst you're sleeping and you're missing the shows, so you don't miss out. Let's go for a bit of colour. Let's go for a bit of Vert Jade. This is 90278722. 90278722. Any questions that you're having about anything in the show, I am contactable afterwards. So Jasper, if you wouldn't mind just popping my details there. You can give me an email or a WhatsApp. And we can talk a little bit more in depth about some of these pieces and do some comparisons. I do try and do that on the show, but it's great to know what your viewpoint is and any information that you'd like to compare. This is Birkin 30 in Vert Jade in Epsom. Again, we're sticking on the nice price points here, not going anywhere above like the 13,000-14,000. And Hermès green is like no other. Also with Epsom and the Birkin 30, it's a really lovely lightweight feeling when you're carrying it. It's in great condition. It is a colour, so don't be afraid of the greens in Hermès because they are just done so well. I mean, I know I'm wearing burgundy and you wouldn't think to wear a green with a burgundy dress, but it's not offensive. So it just shows that you can style and wear it in any way. It is, in condition wise, it's in really stunning condition. We've got some scratching on the hardware, and then On the back, it's perfect. The front is perfect. Minimal to nowhere on the corners. It's actually really nice to try the Birkin 30 in Epsom because we don't have as many. It's normally a lot more of the Togos and the Clements. And that is 14,003. Like, we can maybe just do a little, let's do a little something and get it below. Give me one moment. Can maybe just do a little pricing. Oh yes, we can. We can do a little something on this. I've put this down to 13,500. So 13,500 pounds, or that's 18,587 US dollars for a relatively new stamp as well. We've got said stamp and in such great condition. Really easy, beautiful. But Jade, let me take you away from the spotlight so you can just see. There you go. Can see the colour a lot better now. Sometimes the spotlights can move away from the colour, and with with palladium hardware, you can really see the hardware is very minimal in its wear. I do also have some new Chanel. Let me just go through it and we can stop me for anything that's sort of talking to you or you'd like to see more of. These again are great prices. And then I have a couple of new Hermès that came in today. I don't know if you would like to see. I've got a Birkin. I've got a Kelly 25 and Kelly 25 and a Kelly 28 in Cray. So I will show those as well. But let's just start off with some of the new Chanel that we received. Got this half moon bag in caviar, all excellent condition. If you want to see more information about that, I can talk about it. Just let me know. And then we've got this. So I know some of you have got some, just so maybe are just so far away from sort of the more classic Chanel. I love when orders come through, we can see what people are buying, and I really love seeing when people are buying Chanel or Hermès that is very different, very exclusive, not even just exclusive, but just so far away from like the classic looks. Because that's what's so great about traveling to these places and sourcing, is that you can get a bit of Chanel and taste for everything. Now, what is your thoughts on this? Look on this side, You've got the zip compartments. The SKU on this is 90281237. 90281237. Oh, I've better tidy up over there. Bags will not have its dust bag or key or clochettes. So what do we think about this? I think it's really interesting. It's really different. Has got its strap as well, so you can wear either way, or you can hold it too. Got the Chanel very subtly on the side. I mean, carrying like this, you wouldn't even know that it's Chanel. I don't think it's got its, I don't think it has its card. No, it doesn't come with card. But again, look, on the sides, you've got the zip compartments on either one. Like, I personally think it is super cool, but I mean, I have a problem. I like everything. It's an issue for me. It's definitely an issue. But it's £967 or 1,302 US dollars. And we know this is a fantastic price point for any bag that is Chanel. Even the vanities and pieces like that, they are around the same price point. Whereas this is sort of a bag that you can use, you can wear. It's got the strap as well, so it's got that slight bit more usage than a vanity. I think actually the vanities now in black, in really good condition, are even more now. They're around the £1,000 mark. So this one is actually cheaper than a vanity. And you've got Lisa Free, which is the discount code for free shipping today. Lisa Free. Definitely shouldn't have written that. Not to describe myself as free. Definitely not. Tell me. Are we thinking this? Are we loving? Are we hating? Really love to know your feedback. Yes, Jasper. He's putting my free code in there. It is very 2000s, isn't it? It kind of screams it. I think Jessie would probably like this. This is definitely a Jessie bag. Let's have a look and see how it looks without strap. It is kind of wool tweed. Yeah, Sarah, I have got more Chanel on some really nice price points. I mean, this is a really nice price point. I mean, this is Chef's Kiss price point. Yes, Dee Dee. You asked me for good price points. This is the one. So it is kind of, it's not wool. It's obviously it is wool, but it is tweed. So it's like a Chanel jacket. And it is really, really good condition. Yeah, Sarah, give me a second. I'll show you some other pieces that we have at really nice prices. They're not sort of the classic Chanel. They're all a bit different. Ooh. I've got another one. I think this one is under 1,000 as well. Not your style, Sarah. Are you more of like a classic person? What would be your vibe? Tell me. Because I also have this piece, which I probably is quite in the same kind of family, but I will talk about it because it is really, really cool piece. This is 9027 9796. 9027 9796. Again, this came in literally yesterday, and I've been trying frantically getting it all processed, as well as answering everyone's texts and doing appointments. So I have literally been balls to the wall since I've been here. Sorry if that's maybe offensive comment to say, but honestly, it's true. I am 100% not complaining. But yeah, that has been me in Japan. So you've got this suede top handle. Yes, Sarah, that's what I love as well about sourcing here as well is so, it's amazing because you've got so much to choose from. So you can button this here in the middle. It's got a clasp. It is excellent condition, and it's 1,230 or 1,656 US dollars. Excellent condition, suede. Usually when you've got these kind of bags and they're open, I know some of you are a bit more concerned about being able to sort of people going inside, but you've got the option with this one to unbutton it, and then you've got the different look with the wool coming through. Again, another really unique piece, and 1,230 or 1,656 US dollars. I'm giving you some nice money today. Some nice money, honey. Have another, I'm going to show you this again because this should have not, this really needs to go. And just on condition, if anything else. And the colour. This is 9028 2282. 9028 2282. Now, why you can see this is in such great condition for suede is usually with the spotlight, anywhere comes, you can really see it. It's so prominent. Fatima, the denim on the top shelf for under 1,000. Honey, do you think I can make miracles? A denim for under 1,000. Honey, I wish. If I could get it for under 1,000, it would not be here because I would have bought it. I can try and make dreams. I can't do miracles, Fatima. I can't do miracles. Yeah. So again, what I was saying, the suede, yeah, of course. The suede under the spotlight, you will be able to see any kind of wear, and look, there is nothing. It's a beautiful colour as well. And the inside is tip top. Thanks, Fatima. I needed a laugh today. Oh, love you guys. Inside is absolute perfection. And look, even on the underside, there's nowhere on the corners. Like here now, you would be able to see if there's anywhere you'd see sort of the white around the corners. But it is in amazing condition. It is 7 series. And it can be worn multiple ways. So you can do it over the shoulder, longer as well, or you can also crossbody it because it's so malleable. It's really easy, very easy to wear crossbody. But for £1,280 or £1,724, this is fantastic. Things like this, you know, it is just as Sarah was saying about why she likes watching these shows. These are ones that will come and go, and you won't ever be able, I won't be able to source them at a later date. These are the ones that you just really should just go for it. Ursula, it does have a card indeed. It's 7 series. It doesn't have a dust bag, but I know the team here have some spare dust bags, so I'll give you a dust bag. And if anyone decides to go ahead with it, we've got some really nice Carry rain jackets. I'll give you a rain jacket as well if you decide to go ahead, because then it will just protect it from the rain, and you can pop it in. You can pop it in here when you're going out if you're worried about the weather. But this one really is not to be missed. The blacks, the classics, Hermès we can source. Things like this is very few and far between. Yeah, 100%. Suede is very in now. It's very much in sort of the boho look, but also it's a classic brown bag as well. So you're never gonna go, this is never do you dirty. But do you see what I mean? Like other suede that you've seen, I watch the shows too, and sometimes you can see the suede and you can see some sort of parts where it's worn, whereas there is nothing on here. And with this colour chain, it's got real modernity. I was saying earlier today, I showed it on my shows when you guys were sleeping. If you saw that on your shelf in Chanel right now, you wouldn't think that it was from the 2000s, so earlier 2000s. And you can use the code LisaFree. Come on, LisaFree, come and get me. Oh, Fatima, I'm still grinning about the denim for 1,000. It's making me lol hard. Oh, sorry, that's my personal. Yeah, would you mind? Thank you, you're really kind. I appreciate it. Whew. Sorry, rudely interrupted. Should have put that on silent. Sorry. I feel like naughty, like I'm at school and my phone's gone off. And And I shouldn't be, because we're all friends here. I know you're not going to tell me off. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's on silent now. We're good to go. Another lady in the showroom very kindly brought it to me. Okay, yes. Let's look at some nice price points on this one. Let me just check the price of this Kelly 28 because it is a good one. Oh, this is a great option. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Don't leave me now. Don't leave me now, guys. I'm gonna show this really great classic color, Kelly, in a beautiful natural, and it's a really nice price. Okay, right, let's go. Sorry to keep you. Right, so this again, if you are looking for a classic Kelly 28 in sort of very similar to sort of gold, in that very sort of classic family of colours, really great to have to add to your collection. This is a Kelly 28 in the colour natural. It is honestly, gold can, I find, be quite dark, whereas the natural has still got that kind of beige caramelly colour, so it works with everything, and it's just a bit more of a unique colour. And this, you're going to like this because I've priced this really well. This is for Courchevel in this colour. It's sort of at the same kind of box price point, and for this condition. So hold with me while we go through it. Do you find with Chanel bags or Hermès bags that you go through phases of liking colours? For a couple of months, I got a bit obsessed with the tube. I really did, and now I'm coming back to the browns and the beiges and the neutrals. I think you can tell. Talked about them a lot today. And this is an excellent condition, Kelly 28 in Courchevel, in the stunning colour natural. Yes, and also brands. Yeah, do you know, honestly, I think the minute I came out of the womb, I was obsessed with Chanel anyway. You know, my first ever, I used to work in personal shopping in Selfridges when I was about 20, how old would I have been? About 23. My first bonus, I got my paycheck and I went downstairs and the Chanel was there, and I walked straight in and I was like, I want that bag. So yeah, I think it's always been in me. Hence why I'm here, 16, 17 years later. So we've got really beautiful condition. Courchevel, super similar to Epsom, but it is, I feel like it's not so, there's not so much structure, it's not so stiff, so really easy to use. And this natural, you can see, it's that sort of lighter colour, it works with anything. And it's a colour that you would really notice. The gold hardware against it as well is great. Sorry, I was chatting too much. I didn't give poor Jasper the SKU. Thank you, Jasper. You need to tell me off more. This is 90279729. 90279729. And I've priced this at 11,200. For this kind of colour in this kind of condition is a really nice price. And it's also part of the classic family. This one will never, this colour, this size will never ever go out of style. The Kelly 28 is still very much a popular bag. And we have got a couple of marks here, but other than that, it is really great. In the light you can see there is also some marks on the back. You can only see it in certain lights. So just here and on the back. I don't know if you can see that. Really, definitely sort of hoping to plant a seed with someone on a classic and at a great price point. One to think about. I have other ones similar here in the showroom, but they are that little bit more expensive. Even just the Kelly on its own. Kelly 28 on its own, it's gorgeous. I was talking to a customer the other day and she was saying that she never wears any of her Kelly, she never wears any of the straps. Would you like to see something that is nice and new? There we go. We also have, I have another really nicely priced Chanel bag. So let's show this one. Again, brand new piece. This is 90275134. 90275134. It's half moon shape Chanel in black, in lambskin, and then a sort of wool felt. So it just gives that completely new sort of casual dimension, more sort of sporty, and this is in lovely condition. It also is a lovely, lovely price. Ooh. You've got the titanium hardware and then the little flower detail, which is very nice. I don't think, it still has its seals on the underside, on the zip part, but it also has its card, is 21 series. And it's got its serial as well. What is so great about the half moon bags is that you can wear them crossbody. They can be worn in every way. They're just so great for like an everyday bag. You just want to be slightly more elevated for work, for travel, for everyday weekends. And this one is at a really, really nice price. And the lambskin is slightly sort of crushed. So the crushed lambskin, it really does wear really nicely, even with lots of use. And you've got the bottom, so you won't need to worry about when you're popping it down. But again, it's got the little camellia flower there, and in excellent condition. Been worn multiple ways. Shoulder bag or crossbody. Really nice and light, lovely and light as well. Oh, look at the details on the inside. I don't know if you can say it's a Chanel 31 Rue Camon. $2,500 or $3,367 US, and we also have a similar kind of look in the in caviar as well. Again, really nice price point. I just want to check this one, 'cause I think it's a bit more expensive because it's all leather. And let me just double check. Just checking prices. Stay with me and I'll show you this because this one's a really nice one. So the SKU on this one is 90282756, 90282756. If you need me to repeat anything, Jasper, please do let me know. And here we go, we've got Half Moon in full leather in caviar with the very big CC. This again can be worn multiple ways and a great everyday work, travel, everything that you could possibly need. Try and fix it, and obviously because I'm an absolute technophobe, I don't always do it right. So this is in excellent condition. It doesn't have, I was saying it doesn't have its card, but it's another great one. It's another great price point. All of these are under sort of the £2,000-3,000 mark on the Chanels at the moment. Can be worn crossbody, over the shoulder, but also can be worn really easily because it's sort of a half moon shape and it's really malleable. It's just sits on your hips, just under your hips, really well, just by your hips, and you could definitely fit so much in here. The SKU on that is 90282756. 90282756. Caviar, Half Moon in the CC. Again, it's in that crinkled leather, so you can really use it let me have a look. What am I going to do next? Would you like to see some new Hermès that came in some really like break my back, scandalous, beautiful, amazing colour that I've only ever seen once before in London. I've never seen it. I haven't seen it here before, and it is at a really nice price. Do I have any Cray lovers with me now? Any Cray lovers? Talk to me if you are. Out of all the neutrals, it is one that I get requested the most, is Cray. This is really nice because it's a Kelly 28 in Return and it's in Cray in Palladium hardware. Does that talk to you or does that talk to you? It's in Togo, but it is always deemed as one of the better sort of lighter cream and white colours. It is, I would say, cooler than Nata. That's Nata. It's like a cooler whitish colour. The SKU on that is 90261189. 90261189. It is a stamp, but all the seals are still on. I mean, it's insane to have a pre-loved Cray. I really don't see them. I only see Cray brand new, really. It's a stamp, but I do think that they've still, I don't think this has been used, because I checked earlier. Yeah, the seals are still on. So it's a stamp, but I would say like new. Seals are on the padlock as well. That's 15,995. So the one we had in London sold for about 20.5, I think, and that was brand new in box. And this one is brand new in box. I say like new because it is a stamp. But you're looking at about £4,500 less than if you're buying it brand new. This one, it won't have a receipt, but for Cray, it is a great option. And there's nothing I can do on this price point. I have to say, I do look forward to coming off the shows sometimes, because I'll get little messages from people being like, hi, can you do anything on this? Can you do anything on that? And whilst I love it, I'm like, on certain pieces, like the newer pieces, I really can't. There's not a lot that we can do with it. If I could do loads on the prices, if we didn't cover customs and duties. If customs and duties weren't covered, ladies, I could give you some good prices. But we come as a package here. We are a package deal here at Luxury Promise, and we cover your customs and duties. So there really isn't movability with these newer pieces. It is a stamp, which is 2017. But as I was saying, we did sell one at 20.5, brand new, from 2023, with receipt. But this is very similar, very, very similar in look. Kelly 28 Return in Cray Palladium hardware. What do we think of that? Return is my personal favourite. It just has a real elegance to it and chicness. it's just I think a more of a subtle bag when it's in the Vuitton. Oh, we've got another Kelly 25. We don't get many of them, so I'm just going to show it off. Another new piece. Ooh, light new piece. Used to be obsessed with colour, and now I've gone really way more neutrals in loving in my love of Hermès. This one does come with box, no receipt, and I would say that this is again like new. It is B stamp, which is 2023 9026 7746 9026 7746. Always said if I'm going to buy a newer bag, I will definitely get a B stamp because it's the first year I joined LP. It's 2023, so nice little remembrance. It's hard to it's hard to show this. This is Gris Neve, and it is like how it's like a grey green. The seals are still on, so it's not been used. This one has not been used, but it is a real beautiful neutrally greeny colour. Just going to pop them back. We did have a K25 in Sage in Swift, and that one sold. I think Yen sold it actually, but here it is in all its form of beauty, without any stuffing in. Gris Neve, B stamp 2023, like new, and this is 17,800 or 23,970 US dollars. With covering your customs and your duties, this is a really nice price point for a Kelly 25. Especially brand new. The only thing it just doesn't have its seal on the turn lock, but everywhere else it has it. Is there a specific year Hermès that you guys would like? Or anything? Did you buy an Hermès for a specific year to commemorate anything? I do have people contact me and ask me if that I can source sort of box Kellys on this specific year, and it's really hard because I know they want to sort of commemorate like their 20th or 30th, 40th, 50th, 60th. So I do try, but you can never get the exact right date. But it is lovely to sort of buy something like that and commemorate special occasions. And this is Gris Neve. I went on a bit of a detour, didn't I? Because I did say we were going to go through some Hermès at around the £12,000 point, and then I'm hitting you with the brand new. But I went on a bit of a whirlwind there. But let's hit a little bit more of Chanel. Let's do this. Because again, another thing that I've been getting asked for is smaller bags. Wallet on chains, and any kind of denim bag by Chanel that isn't at the crazy price point. And I don't have a bag, but I do have this clutch, which I thought would be another option if instead of buying a smaller bag like a wok or a wallet on chain. The SKU on this is 9027 7074 9027 7074. So in comparison to this whole showroom, this is by far the cheapest denim vintage Chanel that I have. It is a pouch. Love that you've got the little, you can see what I see now myself for 2 hours. You've got the mirror for just putting your lippy on. This does come with its serial card. It's in excellent condition and it is 1,755 or 2,363 US dollars. Just thought I'd show it just to maybe give someone who is wanting denim but doesn't have that sort of £3,000–5,000 mark that you know, the denim vintage do come in, especially sort of the mini squares, but you wanted that kind of look. This one would be a really great option, and it is in impeccable condition. You can see there's no tarnishing. Even comparing it to this denim, which is in amazing condition, you can really see the difference in terms of, this one is sort of lighter in colour, but this one is darker. But I just thought how cool if you were just, you know, going out for the evening or going for a wedding, you could really style this up really nicely. And it will fit everything you need. But it fit your phone, your bits. But even it's just something different than a clutch, because I do get asked for clutches a lot and I don't. Oh, there's my phone going again. I would definitely be back of the class. My phone going off all the time. But as I was saying, I do get requests a lot for clutches, and they're really hard to source, but great condition and just an option. Not only buying a clutch, something to good use, you've also got a beautiful bit of vintage Chanel. I think you're going to be all so sick of me showing this bag, but I'm going to show it again. Oh. No. Second. I think that one is actually sold. Give me 1 second. The piece I want to show has sold. I've got a good deal piece here. We've got a nice deal here. I think this has been shown before by Yen and by Vivian, but if you are wanting an everyday classic Kelly in black with palladium hardware at a better price, this one is 100% for you. 90272355, 90272355. We are giving I am doing free shipping today. It's Lisa free. See, you have got great taste but expensive taste. Sorry, I don't mean to point at you, but the best price Kelly 25 or Kelly 28, they're still, you know, the 25s are always going to be premium. Same with the mini Kellys. They are always going to be on that high level. No, it's true. And you know it. But this, for me at the moment, in terms of the showroom on Kelly 25s, the Gris Neve is really amazing and a great price. The Kelly 28s, they're still relatively high, but I did choose this one in natural. It's 11,200. Because I can tell, I know, I can tell you have expensive taste. Anyone who wants a Kelly 25 or a 28, they usually have expensive taste. Sorry, it's not your fault, like some of us. I swear, so I adore, I know it's bad, but I absolutely adore exotics. I feel like, you know, inside of me there's a princess inside of me who likes very, very expensive things. So, similar in our tastes. Kelly 28s, I do actually have some really great options. If you just want to pop, I'll message you some of the Kelly 28s that are great price. Let's see, because I know who you are. What else can I show you? Yes, let's do some fun colours. Because you know, with the colours that we get more for our buck. Pleasure. Oh, is that a colour or is that a colour? Magnolia was, it's funny how you can remember all the bags and things in general that you've put your hands on, but Magnolia was the first mini Kelly I sourced with LP. So there's all the colours that always have a little connection to us. I think even a lot of people buy their colours and that all have a connection, but this is 90272946, 90272946. I don't care what anyone says, and I'm going to have a very strong viewpoint on this. Magnolia only should be with palladium hardware. It just sits and hits so much better than I think than gold hardware, and I don't normally say that. I'm on the fence. I'm Switzerland when it comes to gold hardware. I know a lot of you aren't. You're all very specific, gold or palladium. But with Magnolia, just with the combination, it really does work. It gives it more of a sort of chic, more muted tone. With the gold hardware, it really doesn't. It is so much better. And this is in excellent condition. Again, I did sort of say to you, trying to find bags in Hermès here around the £12,000 price point. This is a really great option. And the hardware, slightly, but barely scratched. And it is Togo, which we know we like. Always a great classic. And we have got it again in C stamp. I don't know what it is with the year 2018 today, but people buying 2018 wanted to sell a lot of their bags. But the seals are on the underside as well, and really magnificent condition. Comes with key, clochette, dust bag. Again, like, look, I'm wearing burgundy, but you can still, like, the colours are done so well. Definitely need to not be afraid of this colour, but just, even that, I could just look at this all day long. Key, clochette, dust bag. I don't have anything, most of these don't have boxes, but if anyone buys anything today with anything Hermès, I will get you a box. Magnolia is stunning. Yes, this is also Tusca. Tusca is definitely still in the purple kind of family, but it is in the darker colour, it's more muted. I can show you that one too. But just sort of giving you the comparison, we've got this Argyle Birkin 30 like new. I mean, no, it's pre-loved, but I'm saying this is like new. Ooh, that would be very nice. But you see, this is 11,995 and this one's around the £14,000 mark. So just showing that you can just go for those colours, really beautiful colours, but you do just get that little bit more for your money. And we like to save maybe a few £1,000s, put it to a nice holiday. This is Tusca, and it's the candy Birkin, so limited edition. This is 90279784, 90279784. You could put the Birkin on this, so you could have two little Birkin on a Birkin and style it up. And this is an Epsom. Any Birkin 40 crazy deals. Tell me what's a crazy deal. Hit me with a number. Hit me with a number, A. Tell me what's crazy. Because I'm not that crazy. I think I'm quite sane when it comes to I think I'm quite sane when it comes to my pricing. I'm probably level-headed when it comes to pricing. Oh, is this not on there? Whoopsie. And look, it's a candy collection. No. I mean, we could potentially get you a bag for that kind of price point, but then wherever you are in the world, you'll have to then pay 20% landing fees and things like that. So that's why, no, even then, no, 6.5 to 7, I really don't. I had a great one that was around 8,000, which was amazing. Just checking the price point on that one. Oof. Currently it's very expensive. Let me go and change the price. Sorry, I'm here. I'm so sorry. I'm going to amend that price. I'm just double checking that. But my lovely A, I haven't got 6.5, but I am going to show this. Anyway, I just ran to get it. I feel like superwoman. Superwoman and her Birkin. Like, dun, 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 dun. Alright, let me see. If you're asking for crazy deals, I can't do 6.5, but could potentially do a little something on this one. The SKU on this is amazing price, amazing bag. Really amazing bag. I can't do it for 6.5, 7, but I can do it for 8.5. It is this Birkin 40 in Rubis. Oh, I can. I'll show this and then see if you're still with me. I'll show you the price of that one and update it. This one has still got its seals on, barely used, and it's 90274416. 90274416. It's Birkin 40 in Rubis, which is how it is, a lovely ruby red. And what I've sort of comparatively said to everyone about this one and why I adore it so much is that it's really light in comparison to other 40s and 50 hacks that I've tried on. It feels equal to or even comparable to a Birkin 35. It really is. There is no difference in the sizing of this one, and it is in Togo, and it's 9,759, but I'll put it down to 8.5. I am being crazy doing this. I'll put it down to 8.5. Whew, my blood is pumping. I'm scared. So if you can update that price point to 8.5, Jasper, 100% this is for you if you have been on the hunt for a Birkin 40 at this insane price point, fantastic condition, and it really is got that lovely lightness to it. Oh, it's over your budget. I know, Sarah. Talk to me. Do you need to, we could do split it. We could, anything, I know these that I do show sort of higher price point pieces, but we have got ways that we can do payments. So a lot of the time I do sort of, we can do part payment transfer, the rest on split it. You can only use split it on one transaction though, because we take the hit of the fees of split it. So we could do maybe part payment on bank transfer and then another payment on split it. You know, we've got options, baby. In life we've got options. I'm here for you. So I'll put it down to 8.5. It's in insanely good condition, amazing price, amazing on the corners. It's an easy to go bag. Yes, it's sort of a darker red, but you can easily wear it with everything. We got all of the Togo. Sarah, are you still at work? Was it you at the work? Still looking, still watching. I feel really naughty knowing people are at work watching the shows. Seals still on, and the only thing that I would say is there's some press marks on the inside. Other than that, it is fab. And honestly, in comparison to other Birkin 40s that I've tried on, it is so much lighter. It's like a Birkin 35. No, I know you, B. I'm only joking. don't think you were just sitting there watching the shows all day. If you were sitting there watching the shows all day, you wouldn't be able to actually buy stuff. So we know you're working for that Birkin. Jasper, would you mind, whilst I have you all here, I have got a community WhatsApp, and I am going to be starting putting sort of all new pieces that come in, and once Vivian's back, I am going to be traveling around and doing some more sourcing, so you can see all the things that I have on offer. But also we get offered a lot of things, and we sometimes say no to them because we think of you and think that, oh, maybe it's not really what our community want, but this is a chance to sort of look at it. Jasper, if you wouldn't mind pinning my the WhatsApp community link that I sent you would be great. Thank you. Oh, look, I don't even have to ask him. He just senses what I need. So, guys, am I just going to sit here and stand here with a bag that I've taken a lot of money off? That is a Birkin 40, which is what you'll need this time of year. I know what will happen. I know it will sell, and then I'll get everyone going, oh, Lisa, do you remember that time you had the Rubis? I really wish I bought that. Or, hi, can you get this at this price still? No. This is the beauty of the shows. I love them too. They are the best. Anne is Rachel. But yeah, Jasper and Rafi, they're like Speedy Gonzalez. I wouldn't want them to no. I'm not gonna say that. I think I'm mad. But yeah, they're so fast. You should see me on a computer. I am definitely a millennial on the computer, like this. Need to get Jasper and Rafi over to London. But this has been discounted heavily. It's down to 8,500. Birkin 40, excellent condition, and super light and easy to wear. And you'll get free shipping. Don't think twice. Do not think twice. And it's got its seals on as well, so it's barely been used. Just going to show you this beauty as well. Epson's in the Birkin 30, but lovely. The SKU on that is 90279784, 90279784. Jasper, would you update the price to 11,995, please? So when you pin this, it's 11,995. It's Birkin in Tusca, and then you've got the rose Tyrian on the inside. I'll show you that. We were having a discussion the other day about HSS in the office, and people don't understand how I was basically shown it at HSS, and she chose a colour on the inside. And we were then talking in the office, and people were like, why would you get a different colour on the inside? But I just think it's for you, isn't it? It's like, it's not about showing it to other people. It's about you seeing it every day and just getting a little smile from it. And that is exactly what this does. It's just that little secret pop of colour. It's in excellent condition. Tosca is a really beautiful sort of dark purple, and this one is in great condition. It is 11,995 or $16,153 US. Just an FYI, anyone watching the Birkin 40, the minute this show ends, to the millisecond, I'm putting the price back to what it was. Because, honey, I don't want to be talking to the boss. She actually doesn't tell me off about pricing, if I'm honest. But she might today with the Birkin 40 at that price point. Really good condition. We've got the palladium hardware. The hardware obviously has got some wear. And really fab condition. Lovely and light, really easy to wear. More of a muted colour, but again, just really showing what you can get for colour for $11,995. This one is more muted. The Magnolia definitely does shout a little bit more. And then obviously you've got the rose Tyrian. Comes with key, pochette, dust bag. Minimal press marks on that. Got 13 minutes to go, so that's 13 minutes until this one goes back to its original price of $9,700. So be quick. It's Lisa free on the for free shipping from Japan today. Yeah, got 12 minutes now. Get that split it running. Keep going. Excellent condition, and you really can't go wrong. At what point do you not need a travel bag? And what a better piece to have than an Hermès. You could use this not even as a travel bag, you use it as your day bag. I was saying I share a room with Grace, office with Grace, and she comes in with her gym stuff in it, in her Birkin 35. So this, and it's a togo, so you could literally throw this around. But obviously don't throw around your Birkin. I didn't mean it in that respect. Do we put our Birkins and bags on the floor? Tell me, do you? I don't put my bag on the floor. I sometimes don't even take it off. I always sort of keep it on the side to me or next to me. Very precious about my bags. Hey, we've got 11 minutes now. 11 minutes, and this is going up again to the original price. At the moment it's 8.5, and before it was the 9,700 mark. Excellent condition. Haven't got much time to think. You've got 10 minutes. It's the final countdown. Final countdown, and that price point's going back up. I'm going to show this because the brick is such a beautiful colour in the palladium hardware, and you always can get bricks at a really nice price point too, in sort of comparison to Rouge H. Like a Rouge H box at the moment is really high. I said 8,000. I said 8,500. If it's 8,900, change it to 8,500, please, Rafi, if you wouldn't mind, kindly. Oh no, you can change that. Rafi, would you mind changing it to 8,500? I'd really appreciate that. This one. The Birkin 50 at 90274416. 90274416. Got 9 minutes now. All updated. 9 minutes. Lisa free. That's it. It's going back up. And I mean it. I think you guys have noticed that I can be a little bit stern. Telling you off. Not really. So yeah, so as a different option for a Kelly, so if you want a sort of Rouge H, and because they're hard to get at the moment, they're really hard on the market. The price points are high. I think even, was it a couple of months ago, I think one was around 14,000 or 13,000, 14,000 for a Rouge H, because it is so limited. The SKU on this is 90275909. 90275909. Get original dust bag, and we've got the key and the clochette. I'm just gonna pop on the strap so she's looking good. I think brick could 100% be deemed as a real, as in the sort of classic colour family, because it does just go with everything, and it's a real transitional colour as well. Hey. Your time is limited. Don't think about it. You won't regret it. You won't regret buying a Birkin 40. You can use it for the rest of your life. So we've got K28 in brick. We have got some slight marks with this one in the brick colour, but really nothing aggressive or anything that would really stop and make you rethink. We've got the palladium hardware with this. I know some of you are sort of going, oh, I really want gold hardware, but I think when brick is with palladium hardware, it has a real modernity to it. You wouldn't know that it's a sort of vintage piece from the 90s. And on the back, we've got a slight mark, just a very slight mark, but she's lovely, gorgeous and shiny, really kept the moisture. The Kelly 28 box brick is really nice and light. And again, I'm wearing burgundy, but it just shows you can wear with anything. And it's 14,000, no it's not. This is the wrong price. Oh. Oh. Rafi, can you change that? It's not 14,000. I think that's just, it's not been updated properly. I think it's 12,995 for this one. 12,995. I remember thinking that 14,000 was a little bit high on that. Okay, we've got excellent condition brick. Look at it in the spotlight, the sheen. I wish we had music on the shows, because I would just put like the final countdown kind of music on and then just put that into the light. I think shows with some music might be a little bit fun, a bit more added dimension, but then maybe you might not be able to watch them while you're at work, like you cheeky beings do. So this is the end of my show now. I've got you've got 4 minutes left to check out on that Birkin 40. If not, she's going back up. And I'm just going to thank you all for joining me today. Tomorrow I am doing a show, a 3-hour show in Japan time in the morning, so I think it'll be a bit late in the evening, but it's going to be, I've got sort of 40 pieces in the showroom below £3,000. So that will be a good one. You can watch it maybe when you wake up. But again, I just want to thank you guys for joining me. And just say, whoever it is who's thinking it's 3 minutes, 3 minutes, I will change it at 1 minute past 7. I think you are all going to go. I think Samia's down next in London. If you wouldn't mind just popping my details before you go, Rafi. Any questions you have, I'm in the showroom. I'm very much available outside of the shows. So if you do want any questions, or you want to do any comparisons, or you want me to try and help source you anything, then that is what I'm here for you to do. But again, a huge thanks to you guys watching me for the last 2 hours, and I appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and you've got 2 minutes till that price is going back up. Enjoy, guys, and Jasper, thank you so much. See you later. Thanks a million. Bye.